Hi everyone, welcome back to Sashay Away with Barry. This is our RuPaul's Drag Race UK Series 2 finale. It is episode 10, the grand finale. This is our last one, UK. It has been a lovely, lovely run on UK. I have enjoyed the show so much. And we're going to talk about who is crowned the winner. So if you haven't watched and don't want to know, there's going to be spoilers because it's over and the show has aired and I watched it and we're going to get going. This episode, there was no eliminated queen last week. So we have our top four, which is Bimini Bon Boulash, Ellie Diamond, Laurence Cheney, and Tayce. And for this week, there's no mini challenge. Instead, they are going to have one-on-one time with Ru and Michelle on the main stage. I'm glad they didn't pretend to be doing it as a podcast like they normally do, because those podcast shows never air. RuPaul has not been doing her podcast, so I'm assuming that's why they didn't pretend that it was really happening on the podcast, because she has not done a podcast in a very long time. So they just sat and talked, and it was actually really, really enjoyable. I'm not going to go into the details of what they talked about, but it was basically just about their journeys, a little bit about their personal life, and it was lovely. Everyone did a great job talking to them. It was very relaxed, very casual. And then for our main challenge, we had they had to write a verse for the song and learn choreography to RuPaul's Can You Feel the Love? What's the name of that song? Not Can You Feel the Love? I mean, that's kind of how it is. A little bit of love goes a long, long way. That's the name of the song. And we'll talk about that when we get to it. But we had them rehearsing with their choreographer, and they're getting two little backup dancers who were very, very cute. And I approved of both of them very, very much. It was lovely to see them dancing along with the queens. And that was a challenge. They were all fine in rehearsals, that no one was bad. The choreographer was lovely to them and kind of let them do their own thing for the most part. It was very collaborative. They wanted their ideas. They wanted to say, what do you want this to look like? And if they didn't have an idea, they worked with them, and it was really, really good. Ellie Diamond helped Laurence Cheney at one point, which I thought was very, very nice. We see that their relationship is back to normal. And that's the way it is. I'm going to take a drink. I'm drinking Starbucks this morning because it is 10 o'clock in the morning in New York. I have the day off today. And I went out drinking last night. That's why there was no video last night. Pardon me. That was my ring light falling off my computer. Slap that back up there. And hopefully it will stay this time. We will see. Yeah, so I went out drinking yesterday, and that is why I watched the show very, very late and didn't do a video until this morning. But here we are. Let's share some screens and get into the episode. Maybe not. There it is. First, we have RuPaul on the runway. I really like this dress. I don't like that I can see her bra. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But I think the dress is lovely, lovely, lovely. I actually like the nude illusion cutouts on this. Again, if it was just, and I think she fixed it when she sat down, but here it's just pulled up over her boob, and I don't enjoy that because you can fully see her bra. I mean, if she was going to give us like a little bit of under boob, great. But then I don't want to see the bra. I want to see the boob. I know she doesn't have boobs. I know she probably doesn't. I don't think she wears breastplates. So that was never going to happen. Instead, we just get her bra. Maybe, yeah, she just need a little zhuzh, because like I said, when she was sitting down at the judges table, it wasn't nearly as noticeable. So I think she just fixed it. This is one of my favorite RuPaul's hair. She's worn it before, and I love this giant orange afro. I think it's super cool and looks really, really great on her. Normally, I don't like brown dresses, but I think this one looks really good on her skin. So way to go, RuPaul. Nicely done for the finale. All right, so this is the dance, sing and dance challenge. Apparently they were told to wear red, I'm guessing, because everyone was in red for the most part. Bimini her bodysuit is like pink, but it has the red tint to it. We'll see Laurence Cheney, she is in red with the opposite. She has little pink highlights. So maybe it was pink and red, but I think it was just red because that's what the majority of them wore. Overall, I did not enjoy this song. I thought that it was too fast and I couldn't really get their verses because it was moving so fast. I couldn't understand a lot of the lyrics because it was just super, super fast. I don't think it was sped up, but maybe it was. But she did all kinds of tricks in her dancing. She did a great job. I do not like this wig. I think it's messy and not a great wig to wear on this for this performance. But I mean, she looks amazing in this little nighty teddy thing with the Jean-Paul Gaultier cones. So yeah, she looks great. Ellie Diamond is giving us tulle sleeves, kind of harkening back to Rosé on season 13. I'm glad that it's not fun fur because she has used a lot of fun fur on this season. So I think she looks great in this. Her body looks really good. Her makeup obviously is always on point. She has gigantic hair, which is her signature. The boots fit amazingly. And for being, a 7-foot tall giant, she looks immaculate. There's nothing I can say about it. Again, I don't remember any of the lyrics because the song was just too fast. So I'm not really even going to talk about that. Then we have Laurence Cheney. Like I said, she is wearing red with the pink underneath and pink boots. So I don't know if they were told to wear red and pink or just red, and then they could accent it however they want. Is it a great outfit? No. It's fine. It's a great performance outfit. So for the challenge, yes, great. It looks good. It looks well made. It fits her body. I love that she has the exaggerated hip. That is kind of her signature thing. So I think she did everything she needed to. Was her dancing great? No. Did she keep up? Sure. It was adequate. But that's not what we love her for. We love her for her personality and her wit. And that we did get from her on the stage this time. Then we have Tayce, who took the red to a minimum. She's wearing, a Tayce outfit. This is what Tayce wears. We saw a lot of this on the runway from her. Does she look hot? Yes. Really, really great looking. I love this mullet wig on her. I think it was perfect. Her dance performance was my favorite. I will say that. I think that boosted her along a little further than she was expected to be there. I don't know. But yeah, her dancing was fantastic. And she got to utilize the backup dancers a little more than everyone else because her dancing was so good and so strong. Sorry, someone is texting me and my watch is going crazy, so I just silenced it. So yeah, I think she did a great job. Then we had all of the series 2 girls come out. Apparently Veronica Green did not get the brief to wear red because everyone is in red except her. She is in this nude illusion with flowers on it. I don't know, maybe, and I'm surprised they didn't say you have to wear red and give her something to wear, or maybe she just said, no, this is what I brought. It is a way to stand out because if you look at the whole group, she stands out because she is not in red. Although it looks like Tia Coffee is in pink because she's wearing pink boots and kind of like a neon pink bodysuit. So who knows what they were told. And I mean, in this picture, Laurence Cheney's legs look green, which I know they weren't. So maybe it's just a coloring thing, but and Veronica Green is clearly in nude illusion and not anything red. Performance, love, it was fine. Again, the song for me was too fast. So I didn't get to really enjoy the lyrics as much as I usually do. Was it Bing Bang Bong? No, not at all. That song still remains the best song of the season. I know it's called UK Hun, but I'm just calling it Bing Bang Bong. Was it this That's a better song. That's all there is to it. I know they do a RuPaul song at the finale because it's RuPaul's Drag Race. That's it. We get to see all the returning queens on the runway as well. So this is Cherry Valentine. She looks amazing in this. Her waist is snatched. She's got good hips. I love this exaggerated shoulder. Her face is gorgeous. She is someone that I think went home way too early. And I was excited to see more of her and hear more of her story. So I was happy to see her back. Then we have Astina looking stunning in this gown. I think this is beautiful. I love black and white color block gowns like this, and the train on it flowed perfectly. Her hair is not my favorite hair, but interesting on this. But this gown I think is gorgeous. It's simple but effective. Ginny Lemon's wearing an outfit that we've seen her wear 1,000 times, and I expect nothing less. My favorite part was that she just walked across the doorway at first, hinting back to her leaving the show, and then she came out, which was super funny. So good on her, and that she came back, and good on the show for bringing her back, because I wasn't sure they were going to. Veronica Green is coming out as a little superhero. It is very costumey, cosplay. I don't love it. I do love her cute little ponytail hair, but the outfit is very boring. Nothing great. Joe Black came out in probably my favorite runway look of the season. I think this is immaculate. I love the shape and cut of the dress. I love the neck piece. This headpiece with, I think it's a ship, is fantastic. She looked gigantic in it because the headpiece is so tall. Definitely my favorite look on the runway. So good. Way to go, Joe Black. You left first, you came back and left again, and then you finished with a bang. So good job to you. Tia Coffee came out in this mermaid dress. I actually really like this on her. I just wish her hips were padded a little more. I know that has been a running theme for the whole season. The judges have asked for her to do some body or show some body. I mean, they wanted to see her legs, honestly. This they're not getting, but I like that it's a column dress, but I wish there was just a little bit of exaggeration in the hips to give it a little more shape and give it that full mermaid. But I like the dress. I think it's cute. I really like this wig on her as well. I think her makeup is probably the best she's had all season. So way to step it up a little bit. Just give me a little hip. That's all. That's all I'm asking for, Tia. Sister brought back her signature circle face, which I still don't understand. I also don't understand this look. It looks like curtains. And I can't figure out why she has a bloody axe in her hand with this look. Yeah, I'm confused by it. Does it look bad? No. Do I get it? No, not at all. If there's some reference here that I'm missing, feel free to explain it to me in the comments, because I don't get it. Yeah, that's all. And then finally we have Ahura giving us a little tint of mint green. I wish I could see her other boot. I hope it's white. I think it is white. So I like that she's wearing two different boots. I love the big puff sleeve. And then exaggerated down on the other side with the skirt. I think she looks really, really good in this. I wasn't crazy about this wig. But I think she looks good. It's a very typical Ahura look. And that's all I can say about it. Ahura has never been my favorite, but I think she looks good. Next, we have our top four, starting with Bimini Bon Boulash, and she's giving us her version of Bride. And she said that the couture houses always end their runways with a bridal, and that is why she did Bride. I think it's very smart because she is our fashion queen of the season. I think her wig is super interesting. Is it a bodysuit? Yes. Is there a lot of detail in it? Yes. Is this train gorgeous? Yes. And I love that the train comes off, that she can lip sync in this and do some of her stunts later on. So I think she looks fantastic. Do I think it's a great finale look? No, because I want drama and glamour, and this is not giving me that to the extent that I want it. So I give her full credit. She looks great. In a toot and boot situation, it's a big toot. It's not more than a toot. It is just a toot. And I wanted a little more glamour. That's all. That's all. Her face looks gorgeous. Next, we have Ellie Diamond, and she's giving us what she called her Glinda. I don't know which one you want to call her. It's Galinda in Wicked. She changes it to Glinda. It's Glinda. Yeah, in The Wizard of Oz. So confused. Sorry, I'm going to take another drink. So yeah, this is her ode to Glinda. I saw more Antebellum Gone with the Wind, but that's just me. I think Michelle Visage made a Gone with the Wind joke as well. I think she looks great. This is signature hair. This is signature makeup. It is a gigantic gown that is kind of swallowing her up a little. My favorite part was when she like squatted down on the runway and the dress just went out exactly as it should, which means it is made correctly and the hoop is done correctly. Otherwise it could have like bunched up and just like looked crazy. So I give her props for that. I'm sure she made this herself because she makes all of her stuff. I think she looks great. Again, would not have been my choice for a finale look, but still good, still great. Laurence Cheney is giving her signature purple with her exaggerated hips, a little mermaid flare at the bottom. I'm not sure what it's made of, but it could be neoprene. I loved the touch of the Drag Race checkers on the piping on the sides. Her shoes and her belt match. Her hair is lovely. Her face is always on point. Laurence Cheney knows how to do drag, and that is what I love most about her. She is a drag queen and loves drag and gives good drag. So props to you. Again, is it a fantastic finale look? It's fine. It looks really good. But again, I always want more on the finale, and I don't know why. I guess it's better for them to do something signature them than to try and go crazy out of the box just to please me, which no one is trying to do, honestly. But I think she looks great. And then finally, we have Tayce giving us Nude Illusion with ostrich feathers all over her. She brought back her signature hair. This is probably my least favorite outfit of the runway. Of the top four, I'll say that. Of the top four, Ginny Lemon is obviously my least favorite because I just don't like Ginny Lemon's looks. And that's my personal taste. Not that I don't like Ginny Lemon, I do. But yeah, her looks, are her looks, and that's the way it is. This look, I don't love. I think it's fine. It's very Tayce, but it's just a little boring to me. And I look at this with the top four, I look at it, I'm like, if you were to actually be crowned, which they did not crown anyone on the runway, which I'm assuming is probably COVID related. Maybe the crown wasn't ready. That has happened in the past. Maybe they don't make it until, they pick a winner so they can fit it to their head. Who knows? But if I were to be crowned on a runway, I would not want to be wearing this for sure. But of the looks on the runway, I don't know that I would want to be crowned in any of them. So I guess they went with their signature looks. Good for them. I'm not mad at it. So here's our final four. They get their critiques from the judges. They go backstage. This happened afterwards, but they go backstage and have their little kiki with the series 2 girls while the judges deliberate. They all got great critiques. No one got anything really negative. We did hear some negative things about, more so to me, about Tayce, saying that she's just not ready because they don't know who she is yet. Or they think she doesn't know who she is yet because they loved when she played another character, but when she had to be herself is when she struggled the most, which means, she doesn't know who she is as a drag queen yet, other than a performer. But that was the only real negative thing that I heard. about them. They all did great. They had a great run on the season. Ellie Diamond was the big surprise in the final four. But I think she earned her spot there because her drag is really great, especially for only being 21 years old, especially for making her own costumes, doing her own makeup, and doing her own hair. She had zero help from anyone outside. A lot of queens use designers now. Ellie Diamond is doing her own thing. A lot of queens get their hair done by other queens. Ellie Diamond is doing her own. So I give her huge props for that. But Ellie Diamond is sent home. Not really sent home. She's told it is not her time. She was very gracious about it. And my thought was, if you were just going to get rid of her, why didn't you get rid of her last week? Instead of having a top four, we could have had a top three, which is what you ended up giving us anyway. But maybe they needed 4 people for the finale song. Who knows? Am I glad? Am I disappointed that she was in the finale? No. Do I feel like it was a waste of a space if they weren't gonna, give her any credit for it? Probably. And I honestly think she did better than Tayce, other than Tayce's dancing in the challenge. That's all. But we have a top 3, and that is Bimini Bon Boulash, Laurence Cheney, and Tayce, and they are going to be doing a 3-way lip sync to "I'm Still Standing" by Elton John. Not the song I was expecting. And I hate a 3-way lip sync. It is one of my least favorite things because you can't really focus on anyone. And I don't know if it was, to me, it was a very lackluster lip sync because you didn't get to see really anything. The only time you really got focused on the queens was during the instrumental break where Bimini was doing her little duck walk dance. Laurence Cheney was playing the air guitar and Tayce was doing a hair dance. They kept showing Michelle and RuPaul lip syncing. They kept showing the queens in the back dancing. So it wasn't really even focused on the lip sync. So I don't know if this lip sync counted for anything at all because we didn't get to see much of it. And I think that's the fault of the production and that there was 3 queens up there lip syncing. In my opinion, it should have just been Bimini and Laurence, but that is just my opinion. Tayce certainly earned her space there. Our winner is going to get a crown and scepter from Fierce Jewels. This is not Fierce Drag Jewels because it doesn't say Fierce Drag Jewels. So maybe this is local to the UK. I don't know. I hope this isn't the crown that they got because I would not want this crown. But that's, again, just me. Honestly, I would take any crown anyone gives me and I would wear it proudly, but this is not the crown that I would want. I would want more of the tiara style crown on my head. That's all I care. And they also get an all expense paid trip to Hollywood, USA, as Ru said. That is Los Angeles, California, for those of you who were confused by that. And they will have a web show produced by the producers of the show, which is World of Wonder. So it'll be on the app. That's the only place you're going to get it is the World of Wonder app. And that's your prize. It's not a very big prize because I'm sure they tape the entire series. How many episodes it is ever? I don't even know. 4, 6, 12. Who knows? They're going to tape it all in 1 week, if not in 2 days. And so I don't know how extravagant this trip is. And they put them up and fly them there. I hope they fly them first class. I'm not going to say that they do, but the prize probably is not worth more than $10,000, in my opinion. Publicity, priceless, but that's it. We have our winner, and it is the one and only Laurence Cheney. I'm very happy for Laurence Cheney. Laurence was my pick to win from episode 2 because I thought Joe Black was going to win at the beginning of the season and was sent home episode 1, but I immediately fell in love with Laurence Cheney. So I'm very glad that she won. Bimini Bon Boulash was a very, very close second, obviously, and everyone is a little saddened that Bimini did not win, but there can only be one winner. I'm glad we didn't have a tie because it certainly could have been that as well. So I'm glad we didn't get that. And I am very, very happy for Miss Laurence Cheney. I will watch her World of Wonder show when it comes out because I think it will be very entertaining. And I think that was a big part of Laurence's win as the prize, because I'm not sure Bimini's show would be great. She may get her own show. Maybe it'll be about veganism. I don't know. Maybe it'll be about taking down the patriarchy. I don't know. But I think Laurence Cheney has the better personality for a show like that. So I will watch it. I'll watch. If I don't like it, I'll stop watching it. I did that with the Vivian and Bag of Chips. I did not enjoy their show. I will admit I never watched the Vivian show because I was not a huge fan of the Vivian. But I will watch this one because I do love Laurence Cheney. And we have our first plus size queen winner. I think that's amazing. I will say that's not really true because Thailand season 1, the queen was a plus size as well. But apparently Drag Race doesn't claim that one. Because it's not even available on the World of Wonder app. You can watch season 2, but not season 1. Even though RuPaul did show up in the video of it. So there you go. Congratulations to Miss Laurence Cheney. And I have to say, congratulations to, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try to move this. I don't know if it really will. But this was the Fantasy League for UK that I did. This is the first time I've done a non-USA Fantasy League. And I lost by 5 points. Brian, I hate you, but I will send you your $250 because I am a good sport, but I lost by 5 points. This is the closest I've ever come to winning. I've come in second place before, but not by 5 points. So there it is. I didn't win again. Those of you who don't know anything about my fantasy league, I do a fantasy league for every season of the US Drag Race. This is my first time again doing it for a non-US version, and I'm going to keep doing them because we had a lot of fun with this one. There were no bonus points or anything in this. Maybe I should have put them in there because maybe I would have won that way, but what can you do? Congratulations, Brian. Your money is coming your way. Don't fret. I'm very angry with you. Just kidding. That's all I have to say about UK season. I think it was a great season. I think an appropriate queen won, and that's it. Thank you all for watching along with me this season. If you want to toot and boot all of these looks with us, you can follow me on Sashay Away with Barry on Instagram. They will be in my Insta story. I put the UK up on Saturday mornings around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's here in New York City. And you have 24 hours to cast your votes for Tootin' and Bootin'. And then the results are posted on my website, which is sashayawaywithbarry.com. And you can see how the queens did. You can catch everything on there as well. If you are listening to this via podcast, thank you for listening. You can find it on all your podcast platforms. Just look for Sashay Away with Barry and you'll find it. If you're just listening to it and you want to watch me and look at these pictures, you can do that on YouTube. My YouTube page is bhbrown13 and it has all of this, but you can also just go to the website and the videos are all posted there as well. So many places to find it. Thank you all for sticking with me through this season. Please comment below. I love getting comments. I usually respond to them if I have something to say. I will like your comment no matter what, because I thank anyone who comments with me. So feel free, and I will try to reply to you if I have something else to add or say to you. If not, don't think it's because I'm avoiding you. I just don't have anything to say. Thanks everyone. Please stay safe out there. Wear your mask, social distance, and be safe. Thank you all. Bye.